And good morning, Scouters Mountain students and families. Welcome to another week of distance learning and another week of the Scouters Mountain morning messages. Looks like it's going to be a nice day today as we start another week. It is Monday, October 19th, 2020. Can you believe it? We're in the second half of October already. Before long, it'll be November. Hard to believe that. A full week ahead, some exciting things going on. But what do we need to know this first day of the week, Mr. Long? Well, I'll tell you what you need to know today. October continues to be Filipino American History Month. As we've been studying throughout the month here on the Morning Messages, we've learned about where the Philippines is located, what it's comprised of, which is mostly islands. We learned about Pagmamano, that cultural aspect that the Philippines have of holding the elders' top of their hand to your forehead to make sure you get their knowledge and their blessing. Always nice to learn about other cultures. And we have lots of students from Scouters Mountain who celebrate Filipino American History Month. That continues through the end of this month. Round 2 of supply pickup starts tomorrow. That'll take place tomorrow and Thursday. Remember, last time, a lot of you came with your families, and that's great. I hope you do again, that you're able to come through and pick up some supplies that teachers have for you for the next couple of weeks. We're going to start doing that every 2 weeks now. You can come by and pick up some supplies. Tomorrow, you will get some health books that you can use for your health lessons that are now up on a website. Also, other teachers have left certain materials. So tomorrow morning, starting early, 6:30 in the morning. So between 6:30 and 9:30 or 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, both tomorrow and Thursday, you can come pick up your supplies. I hope to see you here in order to do that. And there it is right there. Those are those times, 6:30 to 9:30 in the morning. Maybe families can come on their way to work, or 4 to 6 on your way home from work in the afternoon. Hope to see you at lots of those. I always enjoy seeing our kids and our families face to face instead of over a computer screen like we're doing right now, which we have to do often during this distance learning time. Other things to know: you are doing such a great job of logging into PE, music, and your counseling Google Classrooms. Remember, it's the start of another week, which means twice into PE, twice into music. You can go visit Mrs. Bell's Google Classroom for counseling, probably once this week if you would like to. I know some of you like to leave her notes within her Google Classroom. That's a great strategy. Also, you should know this by now if your teacher has shared it with you. There are now health lessons available. Remember what Mrs. Whiteley did with you last year. Health lessons are now available on a website. Hopefully that website is in your Google Classroom. If you're having trouble finding it, I can provide it to you as well. I sent that home in a letter to families not too long ago, but you can now do your health and wellness lessons by logging into a website to complete those. Any questions, you can always email Mr. Long. You know where to find me now. There's the email address right there at longc@nclac.k12.or.us. All right. It is Monday, which means we start the week with the Pledge of Allegiance. Let me get my computer situated here. Now, remember, you can do this with me if you would like to. You don't have to. If you'd rather pause the video and fast forward ahead, you can. Or it'd be a great time to do this with me. So hand over your heart and ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks to those of you who participate along with me. All right, let me get my camera all set up again in the right spot. Hopefully that's about right there. And we'll continue on with our meeting. Who is celebrating a birthday this week? Hearing the morning messages. Let's make sure we get to all of them. Celebrating a birthday this week, John Stanley, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, John, who was undoubtedly turning 6 today in kindergarten. Jordan Kroll, she turned 6 a long time ago. She's in 4th grade. She'll celebrate her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jordan. On Wednesday will be Beckett, another kindergartner. In fact, we have a lot of kindergartners this week celebrating a birthday. Then on Friday, happy birthday, Jackson from kindergarten as well, celebrating a birthday on Friday. And then on Sunday, Reed Handaside celebrating his birthday from 1st grade. That'll be on Sunday along with Dylan Patel, another kindergartner. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 kindergartners celebrating a birthday this week. Happy birthday to all of you. John, Jordan, Beckett, Jackson, Reed, and Dylan all celebrating a birthday this week. Congratulations to all of you. All right, what was that last challenge that Mr. Long sent out to you? Remember, on Friday, it was National Sports Day. Well, of course, lots of us here at Scouters Mountain play sports or root for a favorite team. Your challenge was Send Mr. Long a photo of you wearing some sports gear or a video of you playing your favorite sport. I always love getting these submissions. You guys did a great job, like you always do, over the weekend. There's Kate Jansen. She's a volleyball player, and she's got her volleyball stuff on at home. Also looks like they're getting ready for Halloween around the Jansen house. Look at that giant spider web behind there and a couple of spiders back there. But great job, Kate. Big smile on her face as she gets ready for volleyball. Also, there's Liliana rooting for the Packers from kindergarten. Well, the Packers, they didn't do so well, Liliana. Sorry to hear about that. They did not win over the weekend, but Liliana looking good with her Green Bay Packers shirt on, and I'm sure she rooted on the Packers. They'll have at it again next Sunday, I'm sure. There's Claire celebrating a great season in basketball. I hope we get to have a basketball season this upcoming year. We'll see. She's got her basketball, she's got her trophy and her jersey on and her medal. Great job, Claire. Always love seeing you and hearing from you in the morning messages. There's Nikhil with all his Blazer stuff on. He's got the Blazer posters above his bed, the Blazer pillows, Blazer bedspread, his jersey on, his Damian Lillard jersey. Looking good, as he obviously is a big Trailblazer fan, just like I am. In fact, got the Trailblazer logo on today. Looking good, Nikhil. Thanks for sending that in. Check out this picture that came in late. That's Lucas Nikolopoulos. Wow, did he hold on for that catch on the trampoline? That is a great action shot. Now, I want to know, did he hang on to that ball before he hit the trampoline? Great job by whoever took that photo, and a great catch by Lucas. He's got his Chicago Bears stuff on. Now, they did win yesterday. I know Lucas is a big Bears fan. He likes to root for them. They won again yesterday. Great job by Lucas. I love that shot. Remember, you can always send in those photos and videos to me. Let's find out what the new challenge is for Wednesday. Let's see. Well, since school supply pickup is this week, what's one thing from home you'd like to bring to school for just one day? Send Mr. Long a picture or a video. Well, since we haven't been able to come to school yet this year, what's one thing from home you'd like to bring to school for just one day? Now, some of you could make this pretty easy. Maybe you just want to bring yourself to school. Now, I get that. Just take a picture of yourself, then send me a selfie and say, here's somebody I'd like to bring to school for at least one day. And we'd sure love to have you here. Hopefully, we'll be able to be in school in person before too long. Until then, we'll continue with the morning messages and continue with distance learning. But what is one thing that if you could, for maybe a show and tell or have it by your side for one day at school, what's one thing you would like to bring to school for just a day? You can send a picture of it or a video to Mr. Long. I always love hearing from you. Where do you send those? Of course, you send them right here. longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Always love seeing what you come up with. I'm sure you'll come up with some creative ideas for that one. All right, time for Name That Scatters Mountain Elementary staff member. I thought we made this one a little difficult. Let's see how many of you came up with this one. Classroom on the second floor. And remember, we've gone over this. If you're a new student, you now know that kindergarten and first grade are on the first floor, second, third, fourth, and fifth on the second floor. So this should probably be a teacher from second, third, fourth, or fifth grade. Favorite fast food is Cafe Yum. I know that's a favorite of a lot of our teachers here. Favorite hobbies include reading, baking, and hiking. Okay. Favorite snacks include Hershey Kisses. Oh, you can't go wrong with those, except you have to unwrap them every time. That's kind of the bummer that you have to unwrap them all. They should make Hershey Kisses that you don't have to unwrap. Here's your big hint, and let's see how many of you can get it from here. She is one of our fifth grade teachers and does not share her classroom, so we know it's a girl, with another teacher. So we have 4 teachers in fifth grade. We have Miss Boswick, Miss Webke, Mrs. Grimm, and Mr. Cook. And this teacher does not share her classroom with another teacher. Now, I think we already gave that one away. We know that Mrs. Grimm and Mr. Cook, they share their classroom. So that leaves 2 choices. Is it Mrs. Webke? Is it Miss Bostwick? Some of you guessed each one. Miss Bostwick, of course, new to our school this year. Miss Webke has been with our school for a little while. Who was it this time around? The answer, who likes baking and Hershey Kisses? That would have been Mrs. Webke herself. Always great to see her. And let's get a live look, excuse me, at Mrs. Webke. There she is, waving to us. Hi, Ms. Webke. Great to see you as well. Ms. Webke, one of our great fifth grade teachers who was there waving along to our students and staff. Who solved that mystery? Well, there were 3 of you who got it for sure. Nikhil got it, as did Claire Farmer from first grade. Kate Jansen sent it in as well. I think some others of you guessed Miss Boswick. I would take that answer too, because technically that would be right. She doesn't share her classroom either. Who's going to be the next mystery staff member? Well, let's see if you can figure that one out. Here are the clues coming at you right here. This person does not have a classroom. Who could that be who does not have a classroom? Favorite fast food is Taco Bell. Favorite hobbies include gardening and playing with her dog. That's right, I said her. Playing with her dog, does not have a classroom. Favorite snacks include veggie straws. If you're going to have a snack, why would you have veggie straws? But I guess some people really like those. Here's your big hint. Is one of two faces you'll always see in the office, and also one of the first voices you'll hear if you call the school. We had a clue like this earlier this year. That answer was Mrs. Zach. So who is this one? The other face you'll always see in the office, and one of the first voices you'll hear if you call the school. I remember last time we had a clue like this, we actually had a first grader call the school just to see who would answer. And this person, who is the mystery staff member, actually did answer the phone. Let's see if you can figure that one out. If you can, make sure you send me the answer. I'm not going to tell you right now. You can email it to me right there at longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Can't wait to hear from you to see if you can come up with that answer of who is that person in the office always smiling and answering the phones along with Mrs. Zach, because we know it's not Mrs. Zach. She's already been the mystery staff person once this year. All right, time as always to wrap up our show with the joke of the day. And this one comes from Clara Glasgow from second grade. Always love hearing from Clara. I know that the Glasgow family has quite a few jokes stacked up. They had quite a few of those popsicle sticks that have jokes on them. Let's see what Clara came up with. What did one plate say to the other plate? What did one plate say to the other plate? I'm kind of stumped on that one. What did one plate say to the other plate, Clara? The other plate said, hey, dinner's on me. Well, that's right. Dinner would be on the other plate for sure. And that's a way of saying that they're going to pay for it. If you say dinner's on me, that means I'm paying for it. Unfortunately, I wish dinner was on me for you, but nope, I'm not paying for all your dinners. But the plates did say that to each other. Dinner's on me. Great job, Clara. If you have a joke of the day, make sure you send it in to me, or my favorite, send a video of yourself telling that joke on camera. We love those even more. But you can send the joke or send a video of you telling it right here to Mr. Long. There's the email address. You know that by now, longc@nclac.k12.or.us. All right, that's the end of the morning messages for today. It's another week here in October as we start out another week, and it's October 19th, 2020. Gosh, by the end of next week, it'll in fact, I think it'll be November by the end of next week. Great seeing all of you today. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. I hope you're enjoying this fairly nice weather now that distance learning, when it comes to an end today, you're able to get outside, enjoy some fresh air and some exercise. Hopefully you can come by tomorrow to pick up your supplies. If not tomorrow, you can come by on Thursday. Keep up the great work you're doing in distance learning. Check out music and PE and counseling and those health and wellness lessons. And we'll see you right back here for the morning messages on Wednesday.